Hello, my magnificent and radiant Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for illuminating the profound truths written in the stars and whispered in the heart. I am your guide, and if you have found your way to this message, at this very moment in time, I want you to feel deep within your bones that this is no accident. This is a divine appointment. Before we journey into the heart of this connection, I invite you to join me in a sacred pause. Find a comfortable space, gently close your eyes, and let us take a deep, intentional breath together. Breathe in and imagine you are drawing in the golden, life-giving light of the sun itself, filling your lungs, your heart, your entire being with warmth and sovereign power. Hold it for a moment, feeling your own inner sun blaze with courage, and as you exhale, release everything that is not yours to carry. Let go of the doubts, the fears, the noise of the outside world. Let your royal shoulders drop. Allow your magnificent heart, the very center of your universe, to open just a little wider. Because the cosmos has orchestrated this moment for you to receive a truth about a love so powerful it is destined to mirror your own brilliant light. My beautiful Leo, you are the ruler of the heart. You are born to love with a ferocity and a generosity that can illuminate the entire world. And perhaps lately, there has been one particular soul whose energy has been dancing with yours, one whose name feels like a secret melody in your mind. This is the connection we are here to explore today. But before we step into that sacred space, I want you to make a pact with your own heart's desires. If you are truly ready to call in the majestic, all-encompassing love that you so deeply deserve, I want you to declare it to the universe right now. In the comments below, write with your full power, "I am ready to receive the love my heart deserves." Consider this more than a comment. See it as a sacred seal upon your intention. And if this journey feels like coming home, press that subscribe button so that you never miss these divine downloads from the cosmos, crafted just for your soul's evolution. Now let's begin. In this sacred reading, we will journey deep into the energetic landscape that exists between you and this person who occupies your thoughts. We will gently uncover what is stirring in their mind when they think of you, what their heart is truly whispering in the quiet moments. We will illuminate what draws them to your incredible light like a planet orbiting its star, but we will also touch upon the shadows they may wrestle with in your presence. We will explore their soul's highest hopes for this bond and the secret fears that may cause them to hesitate. And finally, my friend, we will gaze into the cosmic currents to see what is likely to unfold, what grand gestures or quiet truths may be coming your way, and what sacred advice Spirit has for you, the radiant ruler of your own destiny. Remember, my dear Leo, that these are collective messages. Imagine a great celestial loom, weaving threads of light for countless beautiful souls at once. Some of these threads will feel as if they were spun from your own story, resonating so deeply they give you chills. Others may seem to belong to a different tapestry. I want you to trust that magnificent lion-hearted intuition of yours. Take only what warms your soul and makes you feel seen. The rest you can lovingly release, knowing those words are destined for another who needs to hear them. Your inner compass, your heart's powerful roar, will always guide you to your truth. It knows without question when a message is yours. So let us step fully into this vibrant energy. I want you to imagine just for a moment that you are sitting across from this person. Not on a stage, not in a crowded room, but in a quiet, sacred space where only truth can exist. What is stirring within their mind when your face, your name, Your unforgettable presence crosses their awareness. So often, beautiful souls present a carefully curated performance to the world. Their life may look perfectly composed, a masterpiece of control and intention. Yet beneath that polished surface, I can feel the powerful, untamed currents of thought and feeling moving with an incredible intensity, all directed toward you. When I close my eyes and focus on this person, my friend, I sense a profound sense of awe in them. It's not a restlessness, but a stillness. It's as if thoughts of you stop them in their tracks. It's in those quiet moments, driving in their car, just before they fall asleep, when the applause of the world fades away and the undeniable truth of the heart becomes a deafening roar. In those moments, it is you they see. Now, what are they feeling in their heart space? This is where the unspoken poetry of the soul resides. The heart does not know how to perform. It cannot lie even when the mind constructs elaborate excuses and the mouth remains stubbornly silent. Within their heart, Leo, there is a warmth for you that is so palpable, so undeniable, it feels like standing in the sunshine. It is a magnetic pull that they cannot rationalize away. Now, it may not have taken a clear, definable form for them just yet. Sometimes, when a person is touched by a love that feels this significant, this regal, they don't immediately know what to do with it. They don't know how to honor such a powerful force. Their heart is roaring your name, but their mind is still scrambling to write the script, to understand the role they are meant to play. I know you have felt this. You, with your incredible sensitivity, have surely sensed these waves of their energy. Those moments when it feels like their presence is a warm cloak around your shoulders, even when they are miles away. Moments when a sudden thought of them makes your own heart beat faster. Let me tell you, magnificent soul, this is not your imagination. This is the sacred energetic bond that is forging itself in the space between you, a golden thread weaving its way from their heart directly to yours. So what is it they like most about you? What is it about your very being that captivates their soul? When I look into that sacred space, the word that comes through is radiance. It is as if they see you and for the first time truly understand what it means for a person to have a light of their own. They see in you a courage and a majestic authenticity that they simply cannot ignore. You are not someone who asks for permission to be who you are. You live in glorious, unapologetic alignment with the truth of your own heart. Life may have tried to dim your shine. It may have thrown storms your way, but to them, you are someone who walked through fire and emerged not burned, but forged into something even more brilliant. You still carry the sun in your hands. This utterly captivates them. It reassures them. My friend, it inspires them on a soul level. For so many of you hearing this person feels that simply knowing you has awakened a dormant part of their own soul. It's as if your light has given them permission to find their own. You may have no idea the profound impact your mere existence has had on them. But just as there is light, there is also the shadow side of any powerful connection. What is it that they struggle with? What don't they like as much? Listen closely, Leo, because what I sense here has almost nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own inner struggle in the face of your light. At times, they may feel utterly intimidated. They may feel discouraged, uncertain of how to approach the throne of your heart. They may be filled with regret for moments when they felt your warmth and out of fear withdrew into the shadows instead of stepping closer to your fire. This often manifests as a confusing silence, a hesitation, or a deep-seated fear of saying or doing the wrong thing, of looking foolish in the presence of royalty. You see, they don't like feeling powerless, and your magnificent energy, without you even trying, can make them feel acutely aware of their own perceived shortcomings. That is the raw, terrifying, and beautiful thing that true connection does. It exposes us. It makes us utterly vulnerable. So, if you have been receiving mixed signals, please know it is likely not a rejection of you, but a reflection of their profound difficulty in facing the overwhelming power of what they feel for you. What are their highest hopes, O Leo? This is so beautiful. They hope that this connection can be something real, something epic, something worthy of being written in the stars. They hope it can grow beyond the initial dazzling spark of attraction into a steady, roaring flame. In their daydreams, they imagine possibilities, conversations that feel like sacred confessions, shared glances that feel like entire journeys, a single beginning that could open up into a shared kingdom of joy. At their very best, in the most courageous corners of their soul, they hope to manifest a bond where both of you feel seen, adored, and creatively inspired to be your most magnificent selves. And their deepest fear is that their own hesitation, their past mistakes, or the heavy weight of their own unhealed wounds will get in the way. They fear that this once-in-a-lifetime connection could slip through their fingers before it ever has the chance to truly blossom. That you, with your radiant light, will simply move on, tired of waiting for them to find their courage. This is the heart of their inner conflict, a deep, soul-shaking longing on one hand and a paralyzing fear of inadequacy or loss on the other. Now, as we prepare to look at what is likely to happen next, I want you to pause and notice how this dynamic might be mirroring the cycles of your own journey. Spirit always reflects back to us the lessons we are ready to learn. If someone is standing before you in a space of hesitation, it does not mean the connection is not destined or valuable. It simply means that divine timing, healing, and the courage to claim what the heart wants are still beautifully, powerfully unfolding. For so many of you, this person will feel an undeniable compulsion to step forward. Even if it begins with small, tentative gestures, their soul's energy is building toward courageous movement. Spirit is showing me a powerful desire for a grand gesture, for a bridge of golden light to be built between you. But you must remember this, my majestic Leo, you are not a passive audience member in this grand play. You are the director. Your energy is a gravitational force. What you hold in your heart, the vibration of worthiness you choose to radiate, the unwavering clarity you carry about the love you deserve, these are forces just as powerful, if not more so, than any action they could ever take. Spirit's advice will always point you back to the throne of your own heart, to the brilliance of your own inner sun. The more brightly and authentically you allow yourself to shine, the more you will magnetize those who are not afraid of your light but are ready to worship it. If you ever feel uncertain, return to the wisdom of your own heart. It is the most reliable and powerful oracle you will ever possess. So as we journey deeper, I want you to hold this truth in your soul. Someone is thinking of you, feeling the stirrings of something far stronger than they ever anticipated. They are drawn to your unique fire, your regal spirit. They may wrestle with their own shadows and fears in your presence, but their heart is restless with an undeniable longing for you. The question that remains is not only what will they do, but also what epic love are you truly ready to receive into your kingdom in that space of sovereign readiness. Spirit is already aligning possibilities that will meet you in perfect, divine timing. Now, As I lay the cards out before me, allowing Spirit to speak directly, the very first card that reveals itself in their thoughts is the Page of Cups. This is the energy of a heartfelt, almost shy offering. This is a card of emotional curiosity, of a heart that is waking up to something so gentle, so beautiful, so intriguing that they themselves don't fully understand its depth yet. When it comes to how this person thinks of you, Leo, I see them experiencing a sense of wonder as if they've just discovered a hidden treasure. They are utterly fascinated by you. There is a powerful energy here of them wanting to reach out to offer something from their heart, even if it seems small at first. Perhaps a message, a compliment, a gesture of kindness. But do not be mistaken by its gentle appearance. Beneath this small offering is a vast ocean of emotion beginning to form. They are testing the waters, wondering if the queen or king will receive their humble gift. And in their heart space, my friends, the card that arises is the Lovers. Now this is a card that never ever appears lightly. This speaks of a soul-level attraction, an alchemical pull that is not merely about physical desire or fleeting fancy. This feels like a fated connection where their very soul is asking them to make a profound choice. A choice about whether they are ready to step closer to your fire, to align themselves with a truth that feels bigger than anything they've known, to lean into the terrifying vulnerability of opening their heart to someone they see as truly magnificent. The Lovers card tells me with no uncertainty that when they think of you, they don't just see someone attractive or interesting. They see someone significant. You represent a path, a possibility of divine alignment, of a sacred partnership, of experiencing a love that feels like destiny itself. But then, as I turn to what they like best about you, what they admire most, the energy I feel is so strong. It's not the Queen of Swords. No, for you, Leo, it is the King of Wands. This makes me smile because this is the very essence of your fiery, passionate spirit. What they value most in you is your vitality, your creative spark, your charismatic leadership of your own life. They see you as someone who doesn't just exist, but who lives with passion and purpose. They admire your ability to inspire others to bring warmth and excitement into any room you enter. They see you as a leader, a visionary, someone who isn't afraid to go after what they want. They respect that you are discerning, yes, but it is your fire, your courage, your glorious and authentic life force that is utterly magnetic to them. However, what they don't like as much, or perhaps what deeply intimidates them, is represented by the Five of Pentacles. This card tells a story of feeling left out in the cold. It tells me that they look at your brilliant, sun-drenched world, and they fear they have nothing of value to offer. They worry that they are on the outside looking in, unable to enter your castle. There's a part of them that fears being rejected, of not being able to meet your royal standards. It could even be that they see how incredibly independent and self-sufficient you are, how you shine so brightly all on your own. And while they admire this with all their heart, it also makes them question with a sense of dread whether there is even space for them in your magnificent world. When it comes to their highest hopes, I see the breathtaking Ten of Cups. This is such a profoundly beautiful energy. It shows me that at the very core of their being, they don't just want a passionate affair with you, they dream of true, lasting happiness with you. They hope for complete emotional fulfillment, for a love that doesn't just create sparks, but builds a home, a kingdom of shared joy, a sacred sense of belonging. Their highest hope is to be with you in a way that feels whole, celebrated, and deeply nourishing. Not a fleeting romance, but an epic love story. But with such high hopes also come the deepest fears. And here we have the shattering energy of the Tower. Their deepest, most profound fear is that stepping into a connection with you will disrupt and demolish everything they know. That loving you might require them to shatter their current stability, their old identity, the carefully constructed walls they have built around their own heart. The Tower tells me they fear change. They fear losing control. They fear that if they open themselves fully to your transformative love, their entire world could come crashing down. And yet, my beautiful Leo, you and I know a sacred truth. Sometimes the very thing we fear most is the demolition that is required for our own liberation. Your love represents a monumental shift in their life, a shift that may be terrifying, but is also absolutely necessary for their soul's evolution. Now, when I look ahead to what is likely to happen, what they are likely to do next, 3 cards fall into place with divine clarity. The first is the Knight of Cups. This is courageous movement forward, led entirely by the heart. I truly feel, Leo, that they are going to make a move to take a step toward you. It may not be a declaration of war, but it will be a declaration of the heart. The Knight of Cups is the romantic messenger, the poet, the one who leads with sincerity. So I want you to expect some gesture, some message, some offering that is undeniably carrying their feelings within it. The second card is the 7 of Pentacles. This reveals a beautiful patience, a willingness to invest in this connection over the long term. They are not looking to rush this. They see you as a precious garden that they want to tend to carefully. They are likely to put in consistent, thoughtful effort because they want to nurture this sacred bond and see if it can truly blossom into the 10 of Cups they dream of. And the third card is the magnificent Ace of Swords. This speaks of a breakthrough of divine clarity, of courageous truth and communication. I see them wanting to speak more openly, to clear the air of any confusion, to bring a powerful new level of honesty into the space between you. There is a breakthrough energy here, Leo. They may share something with you that feels incredibly significant, something that shatters any remaining illusion and allows you both to see with crystal clarity the true potential of where this is going. As for the sacred advice Spirit has for you in this moment, my radiant Leo, I hear this whisper. Remain open, but stay on your throne. Trust your powerful intuition about this person. Trust your innate sense of discernment, but also allow your generous heart to receive the gestures that are being genuinely offered. Spirit is reminding you that epic love stories don't always arrive in a single perfectly scripted scene. Sometimes they begin with a single courageous step, with curiosity, with a breathtaking moment of vulnerability. Allow yourself to notice the growth, to appreciate the beautiful sacred unfolding of this story. This connection carries the powerful dynamic energy of both fear and hope, of vast potential and deep uncertainty. But at the very center of it all, there is an undeniable magnetic pull of the heart. And Spirit wants you to know with every fiber of your being that whether this is the soul who is destined to rule by your side for a lifetime, or simply a soul who has come to awaken something profound within you, there is immense, immeasurable value in this experience. Let it unfold with patience, with clarity, and with unwavering faith in your own magnificent wisdom.